Hey, I thought I'd do a little bit of Blade 2 gameplay today. Been playing this game quite a bit off camera, kind of getting a little burnt out on Bloodstained, and that's kind of a dangerous situation to be in when there's like 10 more updates coming to it. So I think I might kind of alternate between Bloodstained grinding and then playing this. So I unlocked the Hero's Tower, and I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. But let's go ahead and finish Act 4 first. You want to see the gear I'm running right now. I've got this waiting for me once I hit level 33, so I'm pretty excited about this. That's probably when I'll start doing the Bloody Palace again. Same thing with this. I definitely need better trinkets, so I'm hoping that it will give me a raid or something. Once I get that new set, then I'm probably going to start buying all these passives, because that'll be a pretty significant buff. So let's go ahead and get this, since it gives attack speed. You know, anybody who plays games like this is a massive hard-on for attack speed. I am no different. I will never not be like that. Alright. So I kind of overleveled by going to the Hero's Tower, but the Hero's Tower is pretty much the only way to consistently get good gear. And like I said, this game, they really didn't think things through. Like, you're supposed to repeat levels to trigger raids and get gear and money, but you can't skip any of the cutscenes. So the Hero's Tower is pretty nice because it's just a small contained area and there's no interruptions at all. I hope that's something they will fix eventually.
이질적인 힘이 우리를 감시하는 것 같은 기분이 들어.
There we go.
당신의 눈길이 사라지지 않는군요. 하지만 곧 최상층입니다. 힘내세요. 미라클님께서 남겨놓은 기억의 파편이 또 있나봐요. 힘이 느껴져요.
Might not get 3 stars here, doesn't really matter. Just trying to get money at this point. Try to get a Hero's Tower run this video. I'm like massively overleveled. I have pretty optimized gear right now, so this is not going to pose much of a challenge. Nah, I didn't get it. I had to bait too many counters. Oh well. Biggest improvements I'd like for this game is the frame rate. The frame rate is very inconsistent. Being able to skip these cutscenes, at least after you've seen them once. I can understand they want people to see what they worked on the first time, but when you're farming, this adds so much time onto, you know, you're not actually doing anything.
자네란 라미에게
Also, it would be cool if there was some kind of bonus for leveling up a character. Like, I made an assassin yesterday, and there was like no real benefit for it at all. You don't get to keep any passive bonuses or anything. So that kind of feels like a buzzkill in some ways. You can't like carry over some stats. You can't even carry over your gold from what I saw. I think at the very least they should let you do that to reduce the grind. Alright, what are my missions here?
악을 파괴한다.
고위 부대 아즈라엘을 불러내다니 대체 왜?
There we go.
버텨봐라. 이것까지.
아즈라엘이 원하는 건 저예요. 먼저 가겠어.
소용없다. 오른다. 둘, 셋. 어서 오너라. 이제 네가 지옥에 갈 차례다. 버텨봐라. 이것까지. 가비. 피가 타오라. 어림없다. 버텨봐라. 이것까지.
Jeez, it's just decimated. This game is not like the deepest beat 'em up out there, but I think it has a pretty good presentation. It definitely feels satisfying when you get a good run. You could do with being a little bit more responsive, but it seems like they have been commenting on other people's videos. It doesn't seem like they found my videos yet, but if they do, I'll definitely give them some feedback. Just a couple minor things about this game that are kind of rough around the edges.
오른다. 마무리다. 저달의 공격이여. 폭발하라. 가비. 버텨봐라. 이것까지.
Snap, two forms.
끌어오른다.
So there's no like chests in this game like other games, you know, will have like certain levels that will have more chests and more chances for loot. It's pretty much always going to be the same static loot, which is why the Hero's Tower is so important for optimizing your character from what I've seen. Because you get guaranteed highest tier equipment from there.
라미엘님 죽을 난
이것이 힘의 차이다.
Like I got a 3-star run there, and I basically got the equivalent of vendor trash. Which is kind of why the cutscenes can really wear you down when you're trying to grind. So I got a raid here, but it's pretty much all going to be underleveled stuff at this point. I'm hoping I get some good trinkets. It's weird how this runs at 60 FPS and the rest doesn't. Really odd optimization. he's been power creeped out of the game with this character at this point. He can't even kill me. Ah, I did get a trinket. Nice. Yeah, and a level up. So 2 more levels and I can start equipping my new gear. So let's see what that is. That might be better than what I have, or it might be a duplicate. Increased boss damage. Damage increase across the board. Not bad. So this needs to be replaced at some point, but it's going to be a while before I can do that. Alright, Act 4 done. I got 3 stars on almost every level. That's pretty good. Let's check out Act 5 and then I'll go into the Hero's Tower. Yeah, it's a pretty nice environment here.
리드 호그의 힘때문에 천공성은 공포의 상징이었어. 100년 전 전쟁 때 우리는 천공성을 한천사람이었지. 전 누구도 리드 호그를 쓰러뜨리지 못했어. 그럼 리드 호그는 이 죽음의 사실을 있는 이유도 없어.
Definitely a little bit over level for this. I think I'm like almost 10 levels over. You get a lot of experience from the Hero's Tower. What balances it out is that it takes a lot of money. So I basically don't have any money left to really upgrade my character. So let's try to sell some stuff and I'll see if I can do the Hero's Tower. So I'm pretty close to having a... I already have a full set, but trying to get a higher level version of it. Alright, let's see if I can get any upgrades. Nah, not really. Next one I want to get is this. Since it's a second lift attack, I'll be able to do some cool combos with that. And then I'll probably get this next.
들어오른다.
Alright, let's try to do a run. Probably still going to have to do a considerable amount of kiting. I may not actually clear. It depends on how things go. But you get to see it at least. Nothing bad really happens when you lose. You just lose the money, which is easy to get back. It only takes a couple.
피가 타오른다. 버텨봐라. 이것까지. 들어오른다. 버텨봐라. 이것까지. 끌어오른다.
Gonna have to do some kiting here. The skeleton guy has this attack that like
마무리다.
just decimates your health bar for whatever reason.
소용없다.
This is like playing a Muso game when you have no health. Just like fighting.
이것까지. 피가 타오른다. 어림없다. 저달의 무협이여. 폭발하라. 하늘 마무리다.
That's not good. Ah, that's so dumb. He stunned me out of nowhere. That's so stupid. I had that too.
집중할 시간이.
Just did not want to cooperate. Alright, well, let's see if I can do another one. That's so stupid. I dislike how long you get stunned. It's basically like a guaranteed kill.
반드시 찾아낸다.
He was almost dead too. Probably another couple cycles of that would have killed him. Maybe a raid will spawn. I hope so. Can probably finish the game with what I have, honestly. I may not even really need to do this, but it's kind of fun. I like the challenge. I just felt like that was a little bit artificial. Didn't feel there was much I could have done there. Can't like have a stun or anything.
아름답고도 강한 영웅이었는데 어둠에 적용당하고 있군요.
소용없다. 끓어오른다.
조종당하는 그녀에게 필요한 건 안식일 거예요. 그렇지 않을까요?
Some of these goals are really boring, like the ones that don't use any moves. I usually don't even going for the 3-star because I just get bored having no variety.
피가 타오른다.
원하시는 죽음으로 인도해드리지요.
Oh, I actually just realized I've been using skills the whole time. Just to make it less boring. I really don't understand the point of that restriction. It's like, just take all the fun out of the
서달의
game.
무협이여. 폭발하라. 감히 돌.
Let's just go to town here and get done with it. Some of them are pretty fun, like the ones that make you get more counters, the ones that make you get a certain combo. Like those are pretty enjoyable, but the ones that they basically tell you to not use your moveset are very boring. Alright, let's go ahead and try the Hero's Tower once more.
끝까지. 감히 끓어오른다. 버텨봐라. 끝까지. 소용없다. 끓어오른다. 서달의 무협이여. 폭발하라. 감히 받아라. 만물이다.
This is not good. A lot of them are still alive somehow.
타오른다. 버텨봐라. 이것까지. 어림없다. 버텨봐라. 이것까지. 끌어오른다. 소용없다. 서달의 무협이여. 폭발하라. 둘, 셋. 감히.
Get out of there. Normally you can't kite the bosses, but this guy mostly only has close range attacks, so pretty easy to bait him. It's mostly that little sword guy there. He has this attack that just does crazy damage. You have to really watch out for it.
끌어오른다. 버텨봐라. 이것까지. 소용없다. 서달의 무협이여. 폭발하라.
Get out of there.
끌어오른다. 버텨봐라. 이것까지. 감히.
There we go. GG. Second time's a charm.
곧 내 차지가 될 것이다.
Oh, I think I got two things I didn't have. Let me see.
집중할 시간이.
Yeah, I got the headpiece, the legs, and then the armor. Oh wow, that was actually that was actually worth the so I just and then I can stuff for today. Much of my on this off camera. Bloodstain. I will be continuing my New Game Plus stuff. Kind of a fun side project, but I don't know if I'm going to continue to do the grinding on it because I kind of feel like it's going to make me run the risk of getting burnt out. And they still, I don't know how many more months of updates they had the foresight at least to not, promise like brand new games like Shovel Knight and stuff, so it probably won't take that long, but we're not even a week in and I've cleared like 90% of the achievements, so I might actually kind of alternate between this and Bloodstained and kind of keep things interesting for a while. I'm not really going to be doing anything major besides Bloodstained until Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 and then Ninja Warriors once again, which are going to come out in about a week from each other. So I think this is a nice little side game for now.